industry. It's not that brother.
Wait, guys, small brother is making a point.
They took him as a deal, bro. We're giving you 2,000 now, Bafana. Now. 2,000, eh?
Because some people in other podcasts I've watched, I won't mention names, they always side with people until the other is gone, and then you start talking. There's no reality there. There's no honesty there. Do you understand?
What you resist persists. You get me? So the Russia thing. How many times was that thing explained, bruh? How many times did people come and explain and explain and explain? People didn't give a fuck. Mtho and Yanda was respond to TikTok hate, man. So I don't know what's the vibe with Mtho, but I know Yanda niggas are saying that she doesn't like, or she never liked Sima, something along those lines. So let's check it out, man.
People are saying I hate left, but did you see those comments?
No.
We're giving you 2,000 now, Bafana. Now.
Yanda Woods has been on smoke, big boss.
Me and this person were not friends anymore. But what's the basis of this supposed jealousy?
I felt like Yanda was always beefing with Sima.
Yeah.
But what if she jokes like that? Do you know Yanda like that?
And people put captions of things that are not happening.
It's the clippers, my brother.
Lefa was actually indirectly referring to Mtho.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, guys, there's another thing that I'm seeing now. People are saying I hate Lefa. Did you see those comments?
What? Really?
They're saying I hate Lefa. Then I saw on the fire on Bombs and Benza as well explaining that there's people that are making rumors that there's tension in the team.
So there was a clip trending of Lefa saying something about podcasters being fake and podcasters waiting for other podcasters to be absent before they can talk about other podcasters.
Because some people in other podcasts I've watched, I won't mention names, they always side with people until the other is gone, and then you start talking. There's no reality there. There's no honesty there. Do you understand?
Which podcast?
Which podcast is
But
this?
you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is,
Bro, wasn't he talking about thingy, bro? Wasn't he talking about what's her name? This other one, Yanda. Wasn't he talking about Yanda and Sima? Because Sima left and then these two now are but it could, you never know. Maybe he's also throwing it's a double entendre. He's doing two birds with one stone, you know, so 2 stones, 1 bird.
call it out as it is in the moment.
The search bar and whatever was assuming that they were talking about Yanda talking about Sima now that Sima left. But the comments were saying that Lefa was actually like indirectly referring to Mtho.
Oh, wait, no.
I saw a comment that was saying that
They're saying you and Sino are fighting, me and Sino are fighting. That's why.
But where do people get those assumptions? Like,
I don't know, bro.
They just love to push like all this stuff. Like,
What was Sino explaining about the better?
Okay.
Tell us the question that when Lefa was gone, you were saying.
This man, he looks distorted, bro. He looks distorted. Like, bro, what the hell? Where you guys get this from, bro?
Nasty things about Lefa.
You know what this is? Industry. It's not that brother.
Wait, guys, small brother is making a point.
They took him as a deal, bro. We're giving you 2,000 now, Bafana. Now. 2,000, eh?
How long is the
Oh, no,
I wasn't.
they confused this.
No, I was
know what
talking
Lefa
about.
said?
I was talking about.
He was speaking about Sima.
And
And he said, no, Chief, that's what's happening.
I'm listening.
And I think Scott's actually tried to explain that too.
Oh yes, we need to discuss the Lefa thing. Me, Mtho, Lefa, we are fine.
Yes.
We are cruising nicely. And people put captions of things that are not happening.
It's the clippers, my brother.
Yeah.
Some of them are out of order.
Are you see the clippers now?
Yeah, they're out
I
of
remember.
order.
Let me tell
Say he was
I
talking
can't see my
about
left spreading humor. So ever since she's left, Boy and are saying bad things about her. So Lefa said certain platforms when you're not around, people say bad things about
when
you.
you're absent. I saw and then one of the comments was like an OPC when you're absent.
So now they probably thought
They
you
thought I was talking about the whole, and I wasn't.
It happens to
Let me tell you something about consumerism, name.
Alright.
From a consumer's point of view, people are very quick to jump into conclusions and say Sino doesn't like Lefa or Yanda doesn't like Sima, etc., etc.
Like there's this thing going on like on social media that I am very jealous of my friend, right? So people think me and this person were not friends anymore. Just because she doesn't work anymore, that means, oh no, we're not friends.
Ever since Sima left spreading rumors, Yanda Woods has been on smoke, big boss. What?
You know what's crazy, bro? I'll tell you one thing, bro. Like, I don't like. There's this new concept I've learned, or like I've been made aware of that actually makes sense. Like, especially when it comes to negativity, bro. This guy, I don't know if you guys know Young Don, right? So he's like this, whatever, right? So I've been watching a lot of his content, and there's this thing that he always says that what you resist persists. You get me? So like, if, for example, not even for example, these guys right here, right? People are now saying something that they deem not to be true, right? What they are doing now, they're trying to fight back against that narrative of this one hates this one doesn't like this one doesn't like this one. Inadvertently, what that does is that it creates more of that thing. So you in a way feeding into it. You get me? When someone says, "Are you boy, you hate this guy," and you're like, "No man, I don't hate this guy," and you start being, they're like, you see, because think about it. Has there ever been a time where you had to explain something to someone, right? Let's say people accuse you of something that they really think you did, nah? And then you're like, no, let me explain. You explain, and then they're like, oh, yeah, I know, there's no way you did that. Like, when does that happen? That never happens, bro. Because people in their mind have already made up that, yo, you did this. So the best thing for you to really do in situations like that is to minimize it, and then for them to see that, no, man, these guys don't hate each other, this, that, and the third. But when you give life to that, when you give life to people on TikTok saying you hate this one, and then you acknowledge it by saying, no guys, I don't hate this guy, me and him are fine, this, that, the third, this, that, the third. When you acknowledge it, it low-key plants that seed that in future you guys might actually fall apart because you've given life to things like that. So it's better not to even resist whatever's happening, just like whatever, bro. Like they saying, maybe talk about it private, like, hey, they're saying I hate you, whatever. But when you start to explain, when you start to say, no guys, this is what's actually happening, this, that, the third, no, look at it like this, no, he was talking about this one, he was doing that, hey, this, that, then, bro, you're just giving life to this narrative, and people are just gonna keep looking for evidence, looking for, like, no, look at this. Can't win against the internet, bro.
Every episode, you're like, I don't know what it is, bro. Every time there's a new guest, bro, it's Sima. Every time there's a new guest, something about Sima must be said. Chief.
Right? So now,
why is me leaving still a topic that?
Right? So now, Tiwa, no, and Yanda is so jealous of her. What. Sharp, some girl makes a video at, you know.
Do you see, let me tell you, Yanda has been talking about this thing for, I think, 3 weeks now. She's been talking about the same thing for like 3 weeks, bro. Why? Because she keeps feeding into it. She keeps wanting to explain. Say it once, my sister. I don't like Sima. I don't have a problem with Sima. Done. Leave it there, bruh. With my teeny, wala, forget about it, dog. It's over. Yanda every week, Sima. No, I like Sima. This week, Sima. With you, Jan, Sima. Hey man, Sima. Hey man, dog. You must just call it Sima and humors there, bro. Because every week, it's Sima, bro. You keep feeding into this thing, bro. I haven't heard Zila's voice in like 4 weeks, bro, because the only one who's talking is this one. And when she's talking about Sima.
People like Yanda could be the richest people in the world. They have everything, but they could still be jealous of you.
And to be honest, maturing is realizing that Yanda's mean. A year ago, I said this. I said Yanda is mean. Yanda sets up Sima, and also Yanda says the most rude things to people in general. She just says rude things. She's very classist, and she's extremely elitist in the way in which she carries herself.
But what's the basis of this supposed jealousy? Why? Because you guys just stopped being friends and you guys never addressed it. My dog, we're still friends. Like, we are so cool. People are just assuming that, oh no, we're not cool for some odd reason.
Oh, you are never cool, even.
Yes, now it's a thing of, no, Yanda is an evil, jealous. Oh my gosh, my TikTok comments, my
Evil,
Instagram
jealous?
comments. Yes.
Oh, what's my TikTok comment about?
I have an evil heart.
Video I saw of Yanda when they were asking her, how do you feel now that Seema's gone, something like that. She's like, oh no, all those seats are filled, da-da-da, da-da-da. So as part of it, you saw the video I'm talking about now, you guys know of it, ne?
No,
I know of it.
You know of it, ne?
Yes, they're spreading humors. Aina balance.
Why?
Hela, we are missing somebody. So how are you guys gonna balance it going
How
forward?
are we missing somebody if all the seats are taken? If all the seats are taken.
I just feel like, girl, were you always beefing with Seema? Because like that's your co-host. That was your co-host.
You felt like Yanda was always beefing with Seema?
Yeah, because there's no way that we shoot together every day.
What I saw-
And the moment I leave, you were like, no, Kim, da-da-da.
What
Kim
I
now
saw is
Seema and I got along because of our like banter. Like, we are very dark people. Like, on and off camera, we love dark humor. Like, she could like...
Unfortunately, you can't put it out here. That's the thing about that.
Exactly, because now it looks like one is bullying the other.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
that one person left. When really, off camera, remember that day Seema and I were swearing at each other. But we know it's like, we're like, I would die for you.
There's people that come on the internet and they just say whatever, not giving a fuck, because they know that the person they're shooting with knows who they really are. You know, like I could come here and maybe let's say Tebe is absent today, right? And then they ask me, where's Tebe? And I'm like, lele wani, ya peta, Robert, go high. I know him in real life.
Oh, so you think Yanda's like on some joking vibes?
She actually knows her in real life.
Because if you thought they were nice,
They've
they
been
were
friends
good,
for
they were
years in
good.
real life.
There's no why can't we now assume that just because all of a sudden Seema left, now it's a beef.
And the things she's saying,
Oh,
it's not about
no.
Seema leaving. It's about the things she's saying.
But what if she jokes like that? Do you know Yanda in like that?
Speaking of that,
I think it's very important to understand that what you see on the camera is not always what the situation is. Because now Lifa said that, but he didn't say names. But people on TikTok assumed he was talking about you and Mtho. But the TikTok algorithm assumed that he was talking about Seema and Yanda.
But then you must remember also,
that's why it's very
people put-
important to understand that not everything that you see is as it seems.
Dude, it's never been a thing of Seema and I hate each other. If we hated each other, we wouldn't be following each other right now. We wouldn't be supporting each other right now. We still, show love to each other. You guys need to stop making things weird, man.
No, you need to stop feeding into that thing. What's your name? Yanda, bro. Like, simple, bro. Like, you're giving that thing life, bro. And people are not gonna stop until. Don't you remember with that that situation they went through not too long ago? The Russia thing. How many times was that thing explained, bro? How many times did people come and explain? People didn't give a fuck, bro. They didn't care, bro. You feel me? So, bro, honestly, bro, like, nigga, the internet is the internet. Treat the internet as the internet. Real life as the real life. If you fuck with someone on real life, people on the internet say you don't fuck with them. So whatever. Me and him, we locked in. Alright? Now, my boys, I hope your boys like that video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you boys on the next one. Peace. But this light is trash, dog.